Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I am Dr. Riyaz Hussain and this is our lecture number 22 from the course Advanced Name Reaction. Topic of our today discussion is Bierut reaction. Bierut reaction is a carbon nitrogen bond formation reaction. In this reaction, a carbon nitrogen bond is formed. In this lecture we will discuss definition of this reaction, then we will discuss the mechanism of this reaction as well. Key concepts. Following concepts will be discussed in this lecture. First of all, we will discuss general description of the Bierut reaction. Then we will briefly discuss inventors of the Bierut reaction, the scientists who have discovered this reaction. Then we will move to discuss components and conditions of the Bierut reaction. I mean, we will discuss reactants, products, catalyst, solvent, and effect of temperature on the Bierut reaction. Then we will discuss numbering of quinoxaline NN dioxide ring system. Quinoxaline NN dioxide is product of the reaction. Quinoxaline is the product of the Bierut reaction. Then we will discuss tautomers of benzofuraxane system. Benzofuraxane is the reactant of the Bierut reaction. I can say this is the main reagent of the Bierut reaction. It exists in form of 2 tautomers, or we can say 3 tautomeric form. Each tautomeric form have a reactive site, so can react with the other coupling partner to give the 2 isomers of the product. Then we will discuss general and proposed mechanism of the Bierut reaction. Inventors of the Bierut reaction. 2 scientists collectively discovered this reaction, that is Isidore Reitz C, and the other partner of the Isidore Reitz C is Heatherine MJ. Makhluf J. Heatherine was born in Jordan. He won a scholarship from the Jordanian Ministry of Education to study chemistry at the American University of Beirut, AUB, from which he graduated with BSc and MSc under the direction of Kostas H. Isidore Reitz. Isidore Reitz is the guider, I can say it's a supervisor of the Heatherine MJ. Professor Kostas Isidore Reitz was a professor of organic chemistry since 1952 to 1986 and is recognized as the founder of modern chemical research at American University of Beirut. He is remembered as an exceptionally talented researcher, a generous mentor, and a valued colleague. Upon his retirement from American University of Beirut in 1986, the Lebanese Ministry of Education decorated Isidore Reitz with a gold medal in recognition of his outstanding services. General description of the reaction. This reaction was first reported by Heatherine and Isidore Reitz in 1965. These both scientists collectively discovered this reaction and report this reaction in 1965. Definition: it is the preparation of quinoxaline 1,4-dioxide from the cycloaddition reaction between benzofuraxane, that is benzofurazane N oxide, and dienes are alpha beta unsaturated ketones or enamines or enolates. It is the cycloaddition reaction. The coupling partner of this reaction are benzofuraxane, and the other coupling partner is the diene or alpha beta unsaturated ketone or enamines or enolates. Where this reaction is called Beruth reaction. Unfortunately, this reaction is not named after the name of authors who discovered it. Instead, it is known as the Beruth reaction after the city in which the inventors carried out its initial work. This reaction is not named after the name of author, but it is named at the name of the city in which the inventors worked out to report this Beruth reaction. Reactants of the Beruth reaction. In most cases, ketones, beta diketones, beta ketoesters, beta ketonitrile, 1,3-dinitrile, and beta ketoamides. These all are suitable reactants for this reaction, and their corresponding enolates can be easily prepared in the presence of weak base such as triethylamine. So one of the coupling partner, or we can say one of the reactant of the Beruth reaction, may be the ketones, or it may be the beta diketones, or it may be the beta ketoesters, or it may be the beta ketoamides, or beta ketonitrile. Any one of these compounds can be used as a reactant for the Beruth reaction, while the other reactant, that is the main reagent of this reaction, that is benzofuraxane system, that is benzofuraxane N-oxide system. In addition to these reactants, even phenolic enolates from phenol, resorcinol, hydroquinone or benzoquinone undergo a similar dehydrative condensation with benzofuraxane system under milder conditions. So, instead of beta diketones, beta ketoesters or beta ketonitrile, the phenolic enolates from phenol, either from resorcinol or hydroquinone, can also be used as the reactant for the Beruth reaction. But the other coupling partner, that is the benzofuraxane system, that is the main reagent of the Beruth reaction, and any one of the compounds which are mentioned on this slide can be used as the other reactant for the Beruth reaction. And it is very clear from this slide that these compounds, which are either ketones or the beta diketones or the beta ketoesters, first of all, these compounds will be treated with a base and will be converted to the enolates, and it is the enolates of these compounds that will react with benzofuraxane system to give us the product, that is the product of the Beruth reaction. The reagents, or we can say the catalyst for the Beruth reaction, that may be the sodium hydroxide in water, or simple water can also be used as a reactant, or we can say as a catalyst. The reaction may occur in the presence of methanol and amine, or the reaction may occur in the presence of silica. It's a silica catalyzed Beruth reaction, and acetonitrile. The temperature required for the Beruth reaction is the room temperature, and the product for this reaction is the phenazine NN dioxide derivative. The product is the phenazine NN dioxide derivative. Beruth reaction from unsymmetrically monosubstituted benzofuraxane affords two regioisomers. Because I told you in the previous slide, the main reactant, or we can say the main component of this reaction, is the benzofuraxane N-oxide system. That system exists in the form of two tautomeric, and both tautomeric have the reactive center and can react with the other coupling partner, that is the enolate of either beta diketones or the beta ketoamides, etc. So when the reactant exists in two isomeric form, two tautomeric form, then the product obtained will also be in the isomeric form, and there are two regioisomers of the product is obtained. Often only one isomer is obtained after the workup and purification process, as shown in the reaction between 5 substituted benzofuroxane with benzoyl acetonitrile, which gives only 7 substituted quinoxaline 1,4-dioxides. The reaction is shown on the next slide. High practical regioselectivity is probably due to the fact that the monosubstituents in benzofuroxane system do not have a directing effect on the formation of quinoxaline 1,4-dioxide. Quinoxaline 1,4-dioxide is the product of this reaction. This is the product, and the benzofuroxane N-oxide is the main reactant of this reaction. The solvent used for this reaction is protic or aprotic solvents. Either solvent may be used for this reaction. Bierut reaction, synthesis of 7 substituted quinoxaline 1,4-dioxides. It is the reaction between 5 substituted benzofuroxanes. This is our one of the coupling partner, and here the 3 tautomeric form of the reactant is shown. It is 5 substituted. The nitrogen bonded with oxygen, it have the 4 bond, so it is positively charged. So this nitrogen is always number 1. This nitrogen is always number 1. Oxygen is number 2, and the other nitrogen, the double bonded nitrogen, is at number 3. This is the 4, and this R group is present at carbon number 5. So we can say this is 5 substituted benzofuroxane. There are 3 tautomeric form, or we can say the 3 resonating forms of the benzofuroxanes. It's a 5 substituted and main reactant of the Bierut reaction. The other coupling partner is the benzoyl acetonitrile, PHCOCH2CN. The reaction occurring in the presence of base, that is ammonia and ethanol. The benzoyl acetonitrile will be converted into the enolate, that is the anion, that will react with the benzofuroxane, 5 substituted benzofuroxanes, and gives us 2 isomeric product. One is obtained in the presence in minor form, and the other isomer is obtained in major form, and this is 7 substituted quinoxaline 1,4-dioxide. So the name of the reactant is benzofuroxane, and the name of product is quinoxaline 1,4-dioxide. This is 1,4-dioxide. This nitrogen, which is next to the cyano group, is at number 1. This cyano at number 2. Phenyl bonded with the carbon at number 3, and this nitrogen at number 4. So there is the oxide with one nitrogen present at 1 position, and the nitrogen present at 4 position, and this substituent now is at position 7. So we can say this is 7 substituted quinoxaline 1,4-dioxides. The IUPAC name, the systematic name of this compound is 2-cyano 3-phenyl quinoxaline 1,4-di-N-oxides. High practical regioselectivity, because the benzofuroxanes exist in 3 tautomeric form. When it reacts with benzoyl acetonitrile, then 2 regioisomers of the product are obtained. But when the reaction is worked up, as a result of workup, only 1 regioisomer, that is the major isomer, is obtained, and the minor isomer is not obtained as a product. So this high practical regioselectivity is probably due to the fact that monosubstituents in benzofuroxanes do not have a directing effect on the formation of quinoxaline dioxide. So it means the substituent at position 5 in the reactant have no directing effect on the formation of the product. Numbering pattern of quinoxaline NN dioxide derivative. This is the product of the Beruth reaction. This is the product of the Beruth reaction. This is NN dioxide, quinoxaline NN dioxide system, and how the numbering is done for naming it according to system internationally. The nitrogen, this nitrogen is at number 1, this position 2, and this is position 3, and this is position 4, 5, this is 6, this is 7, and this is 8. The nitrogen, the both nitrogen are equivalent. So the numbering can be started from this nitrogen, that is the 4, or this nitrogen, that is the 1 position. So the substituent present at position 2, the substituent next to these positively charged nitrogen, or we can say the quaternary nitrogen, decide the numbering system. In the previous slide we have seen that there is cyano group at this position. The cyano group was present next to the one of the nitrogen. Then the numbering was started from that nitrogen which is next to the cyano group. But here the both nitrogen are equivalent, so we can start numbering either from the above mentioned nitrogen or from the below mentioned quaternary nitrogen or the positively charged nitrogen. So this nitrogen which is positively charged either may be the 1 or it may be the 4. This is our starting material. This is the benzofuraxane. Shortly we say it's a BFO. Specifically its name is benzofurazane oxide or 213 benzoxadiazole 1 oxide. 213 benzoxadiazole. Here the cationic nitrogen, that is the quaternary nitrogen, it is position 1. So the numbering of the reactant, the cationic nitrogen is always at number 1, the oxygen at number 2, and the neutral nitrogen, the sp2 nitrogen, is at number 3. So the nitrogen present at position 2 as well as position 1 or position 3, and the oxygen is present at position 2, and this carbon position 4, this carbon 5, this carbon 6, and this carbon 7. So it's compound number 1. The exact name is 213 benzo oxadiazole 1 oxide. So the oxygen is at position 2 and the nitrogen are present at position 1 and position 3. The numbering is always started from the quaternary nitrogen. So this is at position 1. This is the one of the reactant of Beruth reaction, and this is the product of the Beruth reaction, and this is the systematic way for the numbering of the quinoxaline NN dioxide derivative and benzofuraxane reactant for the Beruth reaction. Tautomers of benzofuraxane system. The Beruth reaction using an unsymmetrical monosubstituted or disubstituted benzofuraxane carrying different groups at position 5 and position 6 affords two regioisomers, resulting in a mixture of quinoxaline 1,4-dioxides or phenazenes NN dioxides or benzimidazole 1,3-dioxides. So the product will be obtained in two regioisomeric form. It may be the mixture of quinoxaline 1,4-dioxides or it may be the mixture of phenazenes NN dioxides or it may be the mixture of two regioisomers of benzimidazole 1,3-dioxide. This fact can be explained by the tautomeric relationship observed for benzofuraxane system that exists as a mixture of two distinct isomers. in the previous slides we have discussed that the main reactant for the Beruth reaction is the benzofurahexane system, and that system exists in two tautomeric form. So the reactant present in isomeric form, so the product will also be obtained in the isomeric form, and there are two regioisomers of the product obtained during this reaction. The product may be the mixture of two isomers of quinoxazole 1,4-dioxides, or the product may be the mixture of phenazenes NN dioxides, or it may be the mixture of benzimidazole 1,3-dioxide. As the reactant, that is the benzofurahexane system, exists in two tautomeric forms. The stability of these tautomers 1A or 9A and similarly 1C or 9C depends on the nature of the substituent at position 5 and position 6. So the stability is depending at the position of the substituent which are present at position 5 and 6 of the benzofurahexane system. In other words, if the substituent is an electron releasing or electron withdrawing group, the substituent may be electron releasing or it may be the electron withdrawing. Generally, the presence of electron withdrawing group favors the 6 tautomer over the 5 tautomer, while the opposite occurs with an electron releasing group. Tautomers of benzofurahexane system. This slide is showing mono and disubstituted benzofurahexane and their tautomers. And remember, the main reactant of the Beruth reaction is the benzofurahexane system. So this slide shows the numbering system of the benzofurahexane, the numbering pattern of the benzofurahexane system, as well as the tautomers of the tautomeric form of the benzofurahexane system. See this one. This is 1A. It's a mono-substituted benzofurahexane. It's a 5 substituted. The substituent is present at position 5. As I told you in the previous slide, the quaternary nitrogen is at position 1, the oxygen at position 2, and this neutral nitrogen or sp2 hybridized nitrogen at position 3. This is 4 and this is 5. The substituent is present at position 5. It's a 5 substituted benzofurahexane, or simply we can say benzofurahexane oxide or benzofurahexane. 1B is a tautomeric form and 1C is it's also the other tautomeric form. See this one, how this 1B is obtained from 1A. It's very critical point. This negative charge that is present on the quaternary nitrogen bonded with the oxygen, the negative charge on the oxygen moves inward and the nitrogen carbon double bond moves here. Here the double bond is created and this double bond moves towards the nitrogen oxygen, the blue colored bond move over here, and this oxygen, the bond present between this oxygen O2 and the nitrogen move toward the nitrogen. As a result of this movement of electron, the 1A is converted to the 1B. These two isomeric form, these two tautomers are obtained due to the shifting of electrons, just only the shifting of electron. There is no exchange of groups or the transfer of groups from one position to the other position. Just by the shifting of electron or movement of electron, the 1A is converted to the 1B, and this is 1B. It's a dinitroso tautomer. This 1B is converted to the 1C. How this 1B is converted to the 1C? The bond, double bond, the lone pair of the nitrogen, the red colored nitrogen, the lone pair of this nitrogen moves inward, the nitrogen carbon double bond is created, as a result of the lone pair of movement of the lone pair of nitrogen toward inward, this nitrogen become positively charged because this nitrogen have 4 bonds, and this double bond move toward the nitrogen carbon double bond. The double bond will create over here, and the lone pair of this nitrogen form a bond with this oxygen, and the double bond between this oxygen and this nitrogen moves toward this nitrogen. As a result, the positive of charge of the nitrogen finish out, and this double bond, this nitrogen will form a bond with this oxygen, and at the same time the bond between this nitrogen and oxygen moves towards the oxygen because oxygen is more electronegative. So the 1C isomer is obtained, and similarly, see this one, this is benzofurazone oxide system or benzofurazone system. It's a 5,6 disubstituted benzofurazone system. The 9A is converted to 9B, that is the 9B is the dinitrosotautomer, and the 9B by the movement of electron is converted to the 9C. This 9C contain quaternary nitrogen, and remember the quaternary nitrogen is always number 1. The quaternary nitrogen, see this one, the quaternary nitrogen, cationic nitrogen is always number 1. And in the C9A and 1A, it's a quaternary nitrogen that is always number 1. Mono, this slide is showing you the mono and disubstituted benzofurazone and their tautomers. And this is the main reactant of the Birath reaction. This is general reaction scheme. See this one. This is the one coupling. This is the one reactant of the Birath reaction. This is the benzofurazone system. It reacts with the alpha beta unsaturated ketone, or it may be the beta ketoester, it may be the beta ketoamides. Then when it reacts with this benzofurazone system, then it gives us quinoline 1,4 quinoxaline 1,4 dioxide system. This is quinoxaline 1,4. The nitrogen is present at 1 and the other nitrogen is position 4. So the group next to this nitrogen will decide that which nitrogen will be at position 1. This is the quinoxaline NN dioxide system. This is the product. The X may be NRR or it may be the O negative. R1 may be the alkyl or aryl, and R2 may be the acyl. Either it may be the alkyl or it may be the aryl, or it may be the ester group, amide group, and it may be the substituted amide group or simply the nitrile group. So this is the general reaction. This slide showing you that there are two reactants for the Birath reaction, and one is the benzofurazone system, and that the the reactant of the Birath reaction is the beta ketoester, or it may be the beta ketoamide, or it may be the beta keto substituted amide, etc. These amides, these reactants which are present in the beta ketoester for or beta ketoamide will be converted to the enolate, and that enolate will react with the benzofurazone system to afford the product of this reaction, that is the quinoxaline 1,4 dioxide system. See this one. This slide describes the general mechanism of the Birath reaction. This reaction is assumed to involve the initial conjugate addition of enolate, or it may be the enamine to the benzofurazone ring, followed by the attack of nitrogen atom of the benzofurazone system on the resumed carbonyl group as shown below. In addition, the fused benzo moiety in benzofurazone plays an important role, which provides the extra driving force for the Birath reaction owing to the re-aromatization of such a fused benzene ring. Furaxanes without a fused benzene ring are inactive in the Beruth reaction. See this one. This is the benzofuraxane system. This system contains this benzene ring. This is the fused benzene ring which is present in the benzofuraxane system. This is the ring which provide the driving force for the reaction and involved in re-aromatization. So the other coupling partner is first converted to the enolate. This is the enolate of the other reactant of the Beruth reaction. The negative charge coming back, and this pi bond attacking at the quaternary nitrogen. Remember, the quaternary nitrogen of the Beruth of the benzofuraxane system is the reactive center. So the carbon nitrogen bond is formed, and this double bond move over here, and this bond move toward the nitrogen. As a result, we obtain this type of intermediate. One of the nitrogen become negatively charged, and one of the nitrogen is still positively charged. So when the negative charge of the enolate moves toward inward, then the carbonyl group is reassumed in the reactant. So this negatively charged nitrogen attack at the carbonyl carbon, and this bond move toward the oxygen. As a result, we have this type of intermediate. This intermediate, after accepting proton from the base, gives us this type of intermediate. See this one, this negative charge coming back, and this bond between nitrogen and oxygen is moving inward, and we have also this type of quaternary nitrogen containing system. This system, after losing water molecule, I mean this intermediate is subjected to dehydration, lose water molecule, then we have this type of intermediate which after rearrangement converted to the quinoxaline 1,4-dioxide system. That is the reactant for this that is the product for this reaction. The reactant is the benzofuraxane system, and the product is the quinoxaline NN dioxide, NN1,4-dioxide system. So I hope you have understand the mechanism. The exact mechanism for this reaction is not clear, but it is supposed that the reaction move forward by following this path which is shown on this slide. So the fused benzene system, which is directly bonded, which is present in the benzofuraxane system, is the main part of the reactant which provide driving force for the Beruth reaction and owes to the re-aromatization of such a fused benzene ring. Dear students, up till now we have discussed the supposed mechanism as well as reactant and product of the Beruth reaction, and we have seen in these slides that the reactant of the Beruth reaction is the benzofuraxane, and the numbering is started from that nitrogen which is quaternary nitrogen, and then the next oxygen is at position 2. And we have also seen in these slides that the reactant, which is the benzofuraxane system, exists in two important tautomeric form, and the reactant exists in two tautomeric form. Therefore the product also obtained in the two regioisomeric form. It means the two regioisomers of the product formed during this reaction, but during workup the one of the regioisomer is obtained which were formed in a major quantity. Here is the assignment for you. You have to complete the below reaction with the mechanism. The reactant for the reaction is the benzofuraxane system. This is the compound 1, benzofuroxane system, it reacts with this beta ketoester in the presence of base, that is triethylamine. So you have to write the mechanism and the product of this reaction. Hope you understand the supposed mechanism of this reaction, and in the next lecture we will discuss the applications and the importance of the Beruth reaction. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.